My name is Juli Shively, and I am the founder of Innovation World and the co-founder of the Global Innovation Field Trip and the Innovation World Alliance, which we'll talk more about in just a second.
Hi, and my name is Colleen, and I am a member of the Innovation World Alliance, and I'm the creator and founder of Kids Chemical Solutions.
Yes, she is. And in one of our alliance meetings, actually in most of our alliance meetings now, we start usually with a student innovator who comes and joins us, just like they're doing here today. And they join us and they present or do a pitch. And then they field questions from the rest of the alliance members. And alliance members are just other organizations across the United States or across the world that support and promote youth innovation. And so they come to us to tell us their story of innovation, and we offer questions which helps them to create new iterations. We offer suggestions to them if they want, and then they go away and they're done. And it was at one of these about a month ago that Colleen said, well, maybe I'll just let you say, Colleen, what you articulated at the time.
Well, I mean, just Julie, like we're seeing today, and we'll see it all day tomorrow. These young innovators are doing incredible work, and when they leave our meetings, and I have this deep feeling that I might not see them again, I have this feeling of loss. And that's the last thing I want. I want to continue connection, and I want to create a community of young innovators so they can teach each other, and we can continue to connect and mentor and learn from them as well. So they're just, I mean, excuse the pun, but I can use puns. They're just such a gift to us when we hear them present that I want to maintain contact and keep this community going. So that's what we're hoping to create.
So for lack of any better name right now, we're just calling it a student cohort, because we want to get any student who's interested in being part of this student cohort is somebody who's working on something innovative. It could be an invention, but doesn't have to be. It could be an app, but doesn't have to be. It could be you want to create a whole new social program to help feed hungry people. But it doesn't have to be. It can be any type of innovation that you might be thinking. It could be, new interpretive dance that you're working on, or poetry, or new graphic novels to help people teach something that's really hard to teach, like Colleen has done. We invite you to be a part of this cohort so that you can meet with students around the world like yourself, and you can meet with us, some of the members of the Innovation World Alliance, and we'll be happy to make connections with you and for you to people we know. And you can connect with each other as well to share your best practices, share what kind of marketing that you use as a young person. I mean, we know lots of ways to market, but we're old people. I mean, face it, you know better ways to market sometimes than we are ever going to be able to tell you, but we want to provide you a forum that you can do that sharing with each other. We'll manage the forum so that the platform is there for you, and so that it stays a safe platform for you. But for the most part, what it becomes will be what the students who decide to participate want it to become. And we're just there to help make that happen. And we're really excited to do that. And after this program, after the Global Innovation Field Trip ends, I want you to come back if you are interested and look at the globalinnovationfieldtrip.org website. And on the homepage will be a graphic about the cohort, and you can click on it at that time. And then you can say, I am interested. When is the first meeting? But we do know when that first meeting is going to be, don't we, Colleen?
Yes, our first meeting is October 29th.
And it's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. That's New York time. If you're not in that time zone, that's okay. Have somebody tell you what time it will be where you are. And it doesn't matter where you live. You're welcome to join us. Doesn't mean that they will always be at 10 a.m. or on a Saturday all the time. But the very first one, we wanted to start it in a time zone that we would know that at least some of the Innovation World Alliance members could go to, and then we'll decide from there what's the best time and the place. And Jim, your hand's up, and I'm sorry, I want to acknowledge that and answer your questions.
I don't have a question. I just wanted to say this sounds like a brilliant idea, and I've never heard about it. And I'm like, I'm kind of regretting I'm not a kid. This sounds remarkable. What can I do to promote?
Well, if you would like to join the Alliance, you are welcome to participate right along with us. That's all it takes, is to become a member of the Alliance. And you know what it costs to be a member of the Alliance? Nothing.
No.
It costs you time. It does cost you. It costs you an hour a month to be a member of the Innovation World Alliance. 1 hour a month, but there's a lot more that happens outside of the meeting time than that, because there's a lot of collaboration that happens from the members of it. But we welcome you to be a part.
To YouTube, this is literally the first I've ever heard of this. This is not an infomercial. This is a great idea.
Well, we'd like you to join us and be a part of it. So I have to, once we're done here, I have to get that graphic up for everybody. But if you are interested and you want to be a part of this student cohort, you should be somewhere between 0 years old and in that college range somewhere is fine as well. And you can always write to globalinnovationfieldtrip@gmail.com to say, hey, I'm interested, please put me on your list. And we will make sure that you're formally invited to the October 29th meeting, which will be 10 a.m. Eastern time. And it's first you've heard of it because this is the first time we've ever said it out loud.
Yep, this is our launch.
This is the launch today. And I mean, Colleen just thought of this like less than a month ago, maybe about a month ago, and we put it in place quickly as we could possibly do it. And we're all excited about it. And I feel the same remorse she does after we get off our meeting. And we had a student there, and the student is super excited about sharing with us. And then, and I'll see Colleen texting them or chatting them during the meeting, say, I have a professor I want you to talk with. So that we are making connections with them and stuff. It's just not as far as we want to go. We really want to help bring that community together to start helping themselves and each other. And we'll just facilitate it. That's really all we're interested in, is giving them that platform to do it themselves.
Colleen, Juli knows this is my 6th Global Innovation Field Trip.
Okay.
I know that feeling very well. When you see someone so brilliant and so passionate and so articulate and wanting to change the world, and then it's over. And you sit and you think, this month, what are they doing now? How can I have helped them more? That's why I love this idea. This is an idea whose time has come. We need to use this platform to reach back out to those kids and give them voice and power.
Yes.
And purpose.
And also longevity, right? Like if we have a 5th grader, they could stay part of this cohort indefinitely and grow with their peers and watch the change. And, you know, more and more friendships are being made virtually through these kind of platforms. The world's become smaller. So a lot of community that can come from this as well.
Yeah, I think this is a great idea. I love it. I'll mute myself. Otherwise, I'll just go on and on. But this is a great idea.
No, that's okay. We only have a couple more minutes. I just put the Innovation World Alliance URL in our YouTube channel if anyone's interested in being a participating organization with it. Now I'm going to put the Global Innovation Field Trip email address there as well, in case you're interested in learning more about this before we have the graphic up, which I promise will be up by sometime tomorrow. And Colleen, I let you talk while I am typing.
Okay. And just to reiterate what Juli was saying as well, we welcome ideas. We intentionally use the word innovator here because innovation includes ideas. If you are just thinking about something, and I love the phrase, I wonder why. If you have a wonder why statement, then come join us and ask your wonder why, and your peers can chime in and say, I think it's because this, or I think it's because that, or it might be because of this, or how can we do this? So if it's not something that you have built, if it's something that you haven't written yet, if it's not something that, if it's just, I wonder why, bring your wonder why statements. Those are the things we want to hear as well. So we're very inclusive for all kinds of innovation, and realize that it takes a village to innovate. And it can be anything from builders to thinkers, to dancers, to musicians, to writers, etc.
You know what you just made me think of when you were saying that, Colleen, is if you're a student who really wants to get engaged in something and you just haven't figured out what is, you don't know what the innovation you want to do is, but you know you want to be involved, I think you should join us too, because what you might find is somebody else out there that's looking to partner with somebody or just needs extra eyes and, you know, to help, and extra hands, and needs to know that they're in a community with other people that can do this. But I think if you're looking for that outlet, you may just as easily find it there as even if you don't bring it yourself. That makes sense?
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
That is how art and humanity work. We're inspired by others and ourselves.
Yeah. Well, good thing. Very excited. We'll see what happens on October 29th.